that's what we're going to go over now. So that's the second half of the tab, starting at the 5th line down. So we went over the first part of the tab, which is these first 4 lines. Now we're going to do these 2 lines, and that's going to feed back into what you've already learned. Okay. Again, we're in DAD. We're going to start in the 3rd string, 2nd fret. We're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret, 3rd string. Again, this is the first measure of the 5th line of the tab. Then we're going to hit the 2nd string open. Okay. 2nd measure, again 5th line. Strum them all. Pull off 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then come up and hit the 1st string open. Okay. So I'm going to do those first 2 measures. Again, we talk about it all the time. Play one measure until you're good at it, then play another measure until you're good at it, then put them together and practice those 2 measures together. Okay. 3rd measure of the 5th line. We're going to strum them all open. Come up and grab the 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then strum the 2nd and 1st string. 1st string's open now. Then we're going to drop down to the 1st fret, 2nd string, strum the first 2 strings again. Alright, in the last measure of the line, we're going to come back, do the same thing. Instead of going down to the 1st fret, we're going to go up to the 3rd fret. And then we're going to end by strumming both the 1st and 2nd string open. So it's... If you're having trouble, you can play single notes. So you can play it. Or you can play those 2 strings together to give you a little bit fuller sound. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the last line. So this is the line we just went over. We're going to skip down to here. Again, we're going to start on the 3rd string again, 2nd fret. I kind of may have written this wrong, but we're going to hit the 2nd fret, 3rd string. Then we're going to strum and kind of do a hammer on to the 1st fret, 3rd string. So let me correct that now so that you'll have a better guide. So it's difficult sometimes. So you're going to hit the 2nd string or 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then you're going to strum. Then you're coming back, hit the 2nd fret, 3rd string again, and hammer on to the 1st. Okay. Here, let me show you that again so you can make a correction if you want. So it's single note, strum, single note to a hammer on, and then strum open. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so first measure of the last line, we're going to hit the 2nd fret, 3rd string, then strum. Then we're going to hit the 2nd fret, 3rd string again, and hammer onto the 1st fret. Alright, then we're going to strum all open again. So the first measure, Actually, I'm hitting the third string again open before I'm strumming this whole thing right here. So let me go ahead and correct that. Again, don't pay attention to the timing within the measure. It's just how it works and working out here. But at least I'm trying to get accurate here. And I apologize because I'm sure I miss things and you're sitting there struggling and I haven't instructed you correctly, so I apologize. Again, try to play it slow enough so you can watch what I'm doing, and if there's any discrepancy between the tab and what I'm doing, go with what I'm doing here. Okay? So, second fret, third string, hit it, then strum. Then we're going to hammer on second fret to first fret. Then we're going to hit the third string open and then strum. From there, it gets significantly easier. The second measure of that last line, we're just strumming them all open twice. And we're coming up and grabbing the second fret first string and we're strumming that. So it's again, that's where you want to think about that rhythm. You know, listen to the song. I'm sure you've listened to it hundreds of times. If you're at this point, you want to learn it. But again, listen to it and listen to how it goes and try to match. You know, hold. I had somebody describe this once to me. He was a master musician. Hold the sound in your mind that you want to hear. You know, if that makes any sense. And that does help. See, right there, I've already started to get back into that. Okay. Now we're doing the third measure, which is, here we are. And again, we're just kind of going to finish out on that rhythmic pattern. So we've done a couple of open strums. We're picking up the second fret first string. And we're going to stay on that. And we're going to do that down, up, down strum. All right. That brings us now, that was actually the second and third measure of the last line. Now we're on the fourth measure. We're going to hit, again, we're going to stay there, first string, second fret. We're going to come up to the third fret, first string. We're going to grab that chord again, which is the first fret, third string, first fret, first string, and the middle string open, and we're going to strum. So let me play the last line slowly. Alright, let me go through that last line again, nice and slow. Do it one more time because I think it's important. From there, you go back to the beginning. Alright, well, probably confused you enough for one day. So this is a lesson 2. This is completes ASHOKAN Farewell on the stick dulcimer. If you have questions, leave them in comments below. I'm going to try to be more vigilant about getting these videos up. My problem is I'll have the best of intentions. I'll get started on something, and then I'll get distracted, and I won't get back to it. So I'm going to try in the future, and today it's going to be an example of that, because I'm going to go back and revisit some other lessons that I've only put up one side of and try to finish all those things out. And then in the future going forward, I will try to put up lessons back to back and put out a complete video as best I can. That way you have all the material to work with, and you're not waiting forever for the next one. So again, my apologies. Not my intention at all. It's all free. I have no interest other than seeing people learn how to play. So thanks for watching.